Hey guys, how's it going? It's November 30th today. It's getting late in the day, as you can see. We're starting to lose our daylight. I thought, I'm just doing some odds and ends here with the 720. So I thought, hey, you know what? I should make a little bit of a video and catch up with you guys a little bit. And I know you guys got questions. You're like, why is there a drill in the yard? And why does it look so much bigger than our little dump wagon? Well, because it's like I think I got the +1 today. That is a little warmer than normal. It's getting down to probably -7 degrees Celsius at nights. So we brought it up because we had to do a bunch of work to it. We do not have a shop big enough to roll these big drills into. That is on the to-do list. Guys, there's tons of things that's on the to-do list, right? Tons of things. Now, this was our Terex. Remember that cab, the front end? Well, the engine died in it. It's not worth fixing, so we just chopped it in half and stuck a hitch on it. That's what we did. Better pay attention here. Honk my horn here. Oh, easy there. I gotta get an air compressor. That's what I gotta get. Hold on, I gotta get an air compressor. There we go. I wheeled the air compressor into the bucket. We gotta go air up a couple tires. Woo! So, as I was saying, there we go. Actually, don't even remember what I was saying. Alright, we got the air compressor, brought it down in the bucket, airing up the tire. Just odds and ends today. That's Frankles. Hi, Frankles. Hello. Yeah, you can throw some in. Trying to get my fuel tank empty because a deer ran into Ashton about a month or so ago. Crinkled this door, took the step off, and broke some of the grill and stuff. So I'm told that the fuel tank has to be out because they're going to pull the box off. So we got to get it empty first. Uh-oh. What's going on here? Something's wrong. I think this tire's shot. Oh, it come off the bead. Shoot! That sucks. So they're tubeless tires and it came off the bead. That means you gotta get a jack and you gotta jack it up and then you gotta use a blaster to blast it back on. Really added to my workload. Alright, so the plan is here, we're actually going to try to use the loader. We're going to wrap a chain around that grapple bar. And we're just going to try to pick a little bit of weight off to see if we can't seal it up. If it doesn't work, well then we'll resort to plan B. Let's go see what these look like here. Okay, we're gonna wrap the chain right around here. And we'll go right around here, right? Try to keep it center so it's lifting on the loader. Center. Yeah. Yeah. This one right here, right in the center. I'll hold that. Okay. Grab that other piece right there. This isn't ranchy, is it?
Just like this, or what?
Yeah. Except we gotta take all the slack out of it. There we go. Hold on here. All right, we're just gonna. I want to lift perfectly center, and center. So we're just gonna drive forward a little bit. That's good. Lift it up a little bit. Whoa. Just gonna double check everything. You don't want to hook anything. Should be center and center. We're not center with that. Just actually put it back down just a little bit there. Just a little bit. Slide this chain over a bit. There we go. Okay, up just a bit. Up just a bit. Okay, whoa. It's about as good as we're gonna get right there. Again, we're gonna know how this is gonna go in about 2 seconds. All right, lift it up just a little bit. Keep going. Huh, not gonna lift it, is it? Gonna have to back up pretty soon here. Well, yeah, it's not gonna work. We're just gonna pick the back end off the ground. It's kind of hard on the loader, so all right, that's good. I'll take this chain off. Plan B. All right, so plan B is we're just gonna go get a jack and do it right. We could use the 3-point hitch on the back. It's got tons of lifting capacity, but I can't get square with it, so I'm not gonna mess around. We got lots of scrap steel that's got to get recycled. This has got to get done. That's just for garbage. Another pile of scrap steel that's got to get recycled. This is just spare. Hello! Hi. This is not scrap steel. This is Frank's hard work, okay? These are markers for the Brian's runway, right? I think? Yeah. Hey, you guys know where the blue jack is? I got to air that... Your little blue jack? Got it. And the blaster. I'll get that too. We just threw that in there. I'll see you down there. Alright. Let's get this done. So, when you live in a cold country, it just doubles your workload. Why? Great question. Because the tire's so hard, it won't go back to shape. Which means it's not going to seal because the rubber's too hard. I can try it, but I'm pretty much just wasting my time. I'm probably going to have to just zap the tire off, take it to the shop, let it sit in the shop overnight, warm it up, and it'll go on like butter in the morning. Huh. We're gonna try. So this is a blaster for those of you who don't know what a blaster is. We use these on semi tires all the time. You can fill them up to like 100 or 120 psi, and you just crank this thing and it just boom, just releases it really quickly. And the mass amount of air that will enter into the tire normally was seated on its bead. So let's just air it up. Normally I just go until the release valve goes. I guess if the relief valve didn't go, well, this air compressor is going to put out so much air, so you're not worried about it. But if you had a 2-stage compressor, these things have been known to blow up before. And if it doesn't kill you from shrapnel, you will not be happy. Alright, we're almost at 100 psi. Normally I just kind of tap the relief to make sure it's not stuck. I want 100 for sure. I can shut that off. We got 100 pounds in there. Disconnect it. Wish I had 2 hands. We're going. We're going. So we're putting this on the tire to help us out. And typically you would want to put this on the rim, and the air is going to come out of here obviously very quickly. So I want to try and blast it into here. So then I would want to do something like typically you have ear protection, but I'm pretty sure I have some reflective gear in my pants, so safety first. You guys ready? Oh, it worked! It worked! I was just saying it might not work. See how this is closing up? You never want to put your fingers in here. There. Because as it's seating on the bead, if you stick your finger in there, it'll go pop. You'll be missing the last tip of it. Still gonna have 10 pounds. Alright. Alright, I think that's good enough. Normally I do the good old tire kick. Feels good. It's good to go. Shut that off. Put that back in the bucket. Put that in the bucket. And I'll let my jack down. We're gonna see how much. Oh, just barely enough or what? Could have used a little more? I don't know. Yeah, we're good. Still pretty hard. That's how we check pressure around here. All right. Okay, I gotta shut this off. That's Frankel's. Oh yeah. Oh, also he got the tank empty on my truck, so we're gonna take that out right now. Oh. I need some help. Yeah. Oh. Okay. It's like Dumber and Dumber. Oh, okay. Okay. We got it. You just going down? No, I didn't. So yeah, we're going. Oh man, we have a lot of fun with what we do. So anyway, I was hoping to answer some of your guys' questions, because I know you guys got questions. You're like, Mike, why don't you get some shops up there? Well, that's a very good question. Problem is, what type of shop are you talking about? Are you talking like a great big cold storage shed to put the grader, the combines, the tractors, that sort of thing? Or are you talking like a great big heated shop where you can work stuff on inside? Oh, well, I guess I'm talking both, Mike. Well, goal would be to put all that under wraps. That is correct. But at the same time, we're like, oh man, it'd be nice to have a great big heated shop so you could literally drive these drills in and then wing them down, take a sprayer in there, wing it out, work on it in the winter. We don't have that yet. I have a few million reasons why we don't. Also a shed, I still have a few million reasons why we don't. And then every time we're like, okay, this is what we're gonna do. Then we're like picking up bags and it's minus 30 outside, guys. And we're like, no, forget the shops, we need more storage. So then we put up more storage and then we're combining away and we're like, you know what? Forget the shop, we need more combine power. And then all of a sudden we're going away and we're like, oh, forget that, we need more sprayer power. And then before you know it, we're like, we need more truck power. At the end of the day, you guys know what I'm saying. Every farm, doesn't matter the size, could be 100,000+ acres, could be 500 acres. We all encounter the exact same problems. It would sure be nice to have a shop here. Sure be nice to have extra fuel capacity here. Be nice to have some more hopper storage bins over there. Be nice to have some X there and some X there. But at the end of the day, guys, there's only so much money to go around, and Rome wasn't built in a day. And that goes for any farm. Doesn't matter what size. So as of right now, we're pretty much just prioritizing storage, and the shop is on the to-do list, like a great big heated shop, not a shed. Okay, let's go in there. And the reason why a heated shop, because these doors aren't big enough, we can't roll a drill in. Like these are only like 18, 16 foot doors or something like that. And we need 22 or 24 foot doors. You know what I mean? Yeah. And this is a 60 by 60. We would need something like, I don't know, 200 or 300 by 200 or 300, something like that. You know what I mean? Like quite a bit bigger. So anyway, I better get in there and help with this fuel tank. I'm coming, guys. I'm coming. We're gonna get this? Here, I'll help. There it is. We hooked on something? No? It's a 200-gallon fuel tank. I like to carry a little bit of fuel with me when I travel. Okay, I'll drive away. I'll drive away. Some. Okay. We'll just set it down here. I'll be back for it. Done deal. I'm gonna take some of my straps out. There. Why do I have a light bar on there? Very good question. I use it to pilot those things down the highway. I have magnets up there, and yeah. So everyone always thinks I'm a popo every time I meet them, but I take it off, and I'll probably put it down here in the box. Why? Because I actually had a partridge bird, a pretty big sized bird, hit that and peel it right off. So I'm like, well, I'm just gonna put it down here for safekeeping then. But yeah, let me take you over to the drill. Show you what we're doing here. I gotta park this tractor next too. So we're trying to do bearings. It's nice temperature out here right now. It's like, I don't know, it's right around 0 degrees or something. So we took all the packer wheels off because there's packer wheel and adjustment and everything. So that's what we're doing. Again, it'd be nice to be inside, but you know what? There's far worse conditions. It could be minus 30 out here. Okay, guys. So I'm gonna do a Q&A with you guys here because I know you guys got tons of questions. I'm gonna try and answer as many as I can. It's kind of an odd job day kind of thing, but just want to say thanks for following me around. You guys are freaking awesome. And I know we'll do some equipment tours, and we'll do shop tour at some point, and we'll do, I know Ashton, you know, she would like to tell a little bit of her story, where she's from, and what she did, and prior to meeting me, and how we met, and all that fun stuff. But it's just literally been run, go, and I just try and grab a video when we can. So hopefully you guys understand that. Adios. Oh yeah. And we have, we took the duals off the 9, that's Brian's, and he threw a highway plow blade on that thing. And I don't know if he's got a chance to use it yet, but I think he's pretty dang excited about trying it out. There's always something going on around here, you guys. There's always something. The trucks are just getting back. Mike, why don't you park it in the shop, man? Like, why? Because there's other things that's got to go in the shop. Here, I'll show you this thing while we're right here. So this was our Terex, and as you know, that it was sitting out here for a while. We cut it in half because the engine died. And Frank made us a hitch. It's got the swivel on there, so that way you could roll it over. And we just pull it with the 930. Works awesome. We gotta paint it yet, but anyway, I gotta go. I got some stuff I gotta get done here yet tonight. Talk to you guys later. And just when you guys thought that you got rid of me, so this is a Trail Tech Pintle hitch. Sprayer trailer is actually what this is. We don't normally use this. Last time I used this, boy, it could have been 10, 13 years ago or something like that. So one thing you guys didn't know about me is back in, I think it was 2005, when I was 20, I started my own custom spraying business, and I went custom spraying, pretty much just spraying, rarely even farmed. I just basically just sprayed all the time, all summer, fall, spring, you know, the whole 9 yards, for about 5 years, to about 2010, Then we kept picking up more farmland, enough to keep me busy. And now I don't do any custom spraying unless it's for a neighbor or something like that. But nope, I don't have time anymore. So this was the unit that I used, and of course I didn't use it. So I'm like, well, I should probably resurrect it, and maybe I can use it for some of the farmland. I can load up a sprayer or whatever. So we put a new cam handler on here. There was a cam handler on here, but it was actually 2 inches, just 3-inch plumbing. And so we got a new one. We put it on. It's all 3-inch plumbing. We just welded it on, so it's there. It isn't going anywhere. Then back in the spraying days, I always had a slip tank full of fuel. I would put it in here. I had this plywood on here, so that way it wouldn't be steel on steel and wear a hole in the bottom of the tank. I think it still did with the dirt, but so we shoveled 3 inches of dirt out of here. Needs a good wash in here. Will I put a fuel tank back in? I haven't decided. I probably will. Don't know if it'll be this one or not, but I probably will. And right now, I am just, we got new tires on it. We got new brake pots on it. I'm just putting oil in these hubs. So in order to get to these hubs, I'll take you on this side. This is kind of what it looks like. So you drive your sprayer up on here, right? So here. This is what you do. You suck your tires in on your sprayer and you just drive them up, and then you'll straddle everything else because the sprayer is a high clearance, right? So you just got to take this bolt out, and you just pop this panel out, and then that way you can get into these hubs just a little bit easier. Okay, so I already put oil in this one. Let's go and take a look at it. So zoom in here a little bit. Okay. Can you guys see this? I kind of round this one over a little bit, but this here is actually the full line. And you can see it. It's right. Can you guys see that? It's right here. Right there. So it's a little over full, no big deal. So you got to put the plug back in. And the problem is with these plugs, sometimes they don't come out so good. Sometimes they go in not so good. And you got to be really careful because this here is all plastic. As all the truckers know out there and all the farmers know, that if you get a little too aggressive with this plug, you just bust this plastic right out. And then if you bust this plastic right out, you got to take these bolts out, pull the whole hub off, put a new one back on. It just gets fragile, right? So we're just going to kind of give a little twisty twist. There. Awesome. So then we go over to the next one. Typically, we take a little pry bar. I try and pull them out by hand first if you can. Twist them. Typically, you're trying to pry and twist. Typically, you have 2 hands. There we go. So, it's hard to see this plastic. It can get kind of faded out. So then you just do the finger check. Just feel it on the tip of my finger. So it's got to be right in here. So we're going to throw a little bit of oil in. Got to use gear oil. That's what we use, 80-90. There we go. Half the time I always derp and I run it out. Right there, I can see it. It's right here. So that's good enough. Now I'll just pull it out and I'm going to grab a rag and yeah. There we go. It's important to try and make as absolute much mess as possible. Normally I don't like to press on it. I like to twist it. There. It's in. Awesome. So now we're done that. We'll just grab our oil here. Hold on. Now we're going to just pull our oil out. We're just going to grab this puppy. It's kind of heavy. You're going to take 2 hands. I'm going to set it down here. And then I'm going to put these bolts in. Okay. We're going to get some new nuts here. lock washers. Awesome. Okay. Come on, find the hole. There we go. Come on, there we go. Then we're going to take Susie. Okay, come on. And then we're done. We're done. Actually, I'm going to do this side. Upon further review, I don't have to bore you guys while I zap these bolts out and pull everything apart, because the oil level is right here. It's actually good on both of them. So we're good, guys. We're good. All right. I'm going to keep puttering away here. I got some mud flaps here I wanted to chop in half and replace and put on some different mud flaps and so on and so forth. But you guys get the idea, and I'm going to let you go. Adios.